Hello there everyone, congratulations, you found the champ dog. Can't believe you made it, so proud of all of you. So today we are going to be ranking up with some Rakdos midrange. So this is not my list, this is the list that won the French Red Bull Untapped a little while ago. So it's already old news and obsolete, because it was pre-bans. But it's fun. I do love me some Rakdos midrange. When I first got back into Magic, which was right when Ravnica Allegiance dropped, I built a Rakdos midrange deck to play at Friday Night Magic, and I had some fun times with it. It's a good deck. Not quite good enough, but yeah, it was fun. So look, Rakdos midrange has a little place in my heart at the moment, so I wanted to play this. As I said, this deck's a little bit old news at the moment. It was built in for a meta that no longer exists, so there are definitely some things that will be tweaked, needs to be tweaked. Like this main deck Shredded Sails. Now that Lucky Clover is banned, there's way less need for this. Obviously the sideboard also kind of geared towards, you got more Shredded Sails here, Embereth Shieldbreaker, so they're way less necessary. They're really just hitting Embercleave now. So we will need to update this, but basically there's a new archetype for me, so I just wanted to jump in with a list that was already ready to go and try it out before trying to make changes. I will probably be coming up with my own Rakdos midrange list over the next couple of weeks, so I'll look out for that. But it is a color combination I enjoy playing around with. I really like Magmatic Channeler, at least in theory. It has also been very good for a lot of people. I'm not saying it's a bad card, but yeah, I really like this on paper. I'm excited to do some brewing with it. Kroxa is obviously pretty dope. Obviously nowhere near as good as Uro, which is why he's still around. But yeah, I have played with a similar list that was going around in Theros Standard, the Theros Red-Black Escape deck, which is a fair bit more aggressive, had Phoenix of Ash in it as well. But this has been fun. So we've got 3 games coming up, best of 3. So we're just going to jump in. But as I said, I just wanted with these games to get the feel of the deck. I'll probably play a few more games with the deck like this, and then try to do my own versions. I'd like to do a Loris version as well. But I've got a few decks that I want to play around with in the coming weeks, given that the bogeyman of the format has just been banned, and not a moment too soon, if you ask me. But that's enough of that. Let's jump into some games. I'm not going to do a full deck tech on this because it's already been discussed in a few different places. You can look it up if you'd like. But got some games coming for you. Definitely take the play here. Up against Cycling, I assume. Like this hand's not great, but it'll do, definitely. We've got turn 2, turn 3. Removal if we need it, with this can fetch red on turn 1. Yeah, this will do. So I assume this is Cycling, although it could be the Loris version of this deck or the Loris version of Rogues. Hit them rogues. Oh, this will be fun. They're both trying to mill me. There's a Kroxa. Get in for 2 first. Okay, bye bye Ruin Crab. Welcome back, Ruin Crab. So the net effect of that, they lost 2 life, which is what they would have taken from the attack. The net effect of that is they threw a card away. I think we go with this to get a little more pressure on board. Start emptying out our yard again. Nightbonder. Interesting. And that's really only good in mirror matches or against control where you might get countered. So we're going to keep the pressure on them here. Yep, they'll sack the Wind Robber to draw a card. No, they don't. Okay. I actually wouldn't mind another red source. No, we can do better than that. Giant's not bad though. Clear a path for our guys to get in here. That is a big hit. So next turn we'll probably bring back Kroxa again. No, we'll just kill off this Ruin Crab and get the win. Easy. Illegal attacks, because your opponent has conceded. So I want Cling to Dust. I want the Ox. This isn't too bad here, actually. I might actually bring that in over... No, that's silly. That's silly, isn't it? It kills off a lot of their dudes at instant speed, but... Nah, that's silly. So I can probably drop a Tymaret. Actually, I think I drop Rankle. I think I drop Rankle. Feels like it's Tymaret because they're going to be milling me anyway, but Rankle's less likely to get through because they has flyers. No, I think we need to do better. This is not better, it's still nothing but tap lands. Great. I guess we put back Terror. Alright. So I've got Bloodchief's Thirst enabled. Yeah, that was thought out. I planned that ahead totally. Totally didn't justify that play after the fact. Sure. Yeah, I use this, and I've still got Heartless Act or a Giant held up. Sure. Happy to take the 1 damage here. Cool. I guess they were digging for a Malakir Rebirth. Okay, so they've got another Thieves Guild Enforcer. Makes the Scry pretty useless. We'll hold this up and bluff something. Ah, okay, it was Cling to Dust they had. I just saw they have 1 black mana and it was sticking, so I assumed it was Enforcer. This is a little problematic. But we have plenty of answers. Don't need a swamp at the moment. Okay. Would like to hit my own Cling to Dust soon, please. Sure. They're really trying to stock up this graveyard before they slap down the Loris. Nah, didn't need any of those. Agadeem's Awakening wouldn't have been bad, I guess. Kill this crap. Oh, sorry, thought I had to sneeze there. Okay, so I was going to use Heartless Act, but I think it's actually better to use Murderous. Right, I'll use my mana a little more efficiently. And gives me access to the creature on the other side. Just hold in the old priority. So I'm just going to slam a terror in the peaks down now, force them to react to what I'm doing. Yep, I thought they might have another one of those. Yep. I assume we see a Loris pretty soon. Down to 10. Yep. Don't worry, we got solutions for that. Don't you worry. Should have taken Shredded Sails out. Wind Rubber. Hello. Not looking good for our opponent over there. They can draw some cards and gain some life here. Yep. Play this out. So I'd like to play this before playing out my Ox here. I would like to. And it's taking their time, thinking it through. Okay, kill the rider, that's interesting. I guess they don't want to take the 2 damage from the giant. That is interesting. Chip in for 1, get that nil. So we're going to get in with the giant here. Heartless Act, nice. Toy. Trying to be sneaky. And we've got a very nice Ox next turn. Thinking about firing off the Cling to Dust. Yep. But did they gain life or draw a card? So they're dead on board to me drawing another Bonecrusher at the moment, so they've got to think pretty hard about gaining life. But they're in a position where they really want to draw a card. Yep. Didn't get there. I'm just not going to show them this if I don't have to. This helps keep pressure on them anyway. Thought Thief, okay. Oh no! Got punished. Oh, opponent goes down to 1. So they have to cling to dust for life now. Seems a bit silly. I can cling one of their clings. Or I can just attack in and try to kill things. Try to kill them. Sorry. So they have to fire off the cling here. So I want to clear up my creatures so that they can't gain life off my graveyard. Okay, so they're targeting Bonecrusher Giant, so I still want to get rid of their thing. Bonecrusher, Terror of the Pig. So this way the card that they've targeted is gone, and they can't gain life. And there are no other creatures in here. Got him! Sneaky shenanigans. Sneaky shenanigans. And we are up to platinum. Alright, I'll take the play, of course. I think we need to do better than 2 lands. This is how we keep getting stuck. I said better than 2 lands. Every game. I just, like, there's potentially 27 lands in the deck. I keep drawing 2 land hands and getting stuck on lands. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Jeskai. So I guess we lead on the Magmatic Channeler and try and draw our way out of this land problem with it. Ooh, 4 color. I'd rather use my mana a little more efficiently. Oh, they got those cute Ravnica sleeves. Okay. Glass casket on the token. That is not a good trade. It's like trading 1 card for half a card. So many missed land drops with this deck, drives me nuts. Look, our opponent's ahead of us now. 27 lands in the deck, guys. Ramp accomplished. Yeah, look, I'll take more on Template. I should have activated this first. So we'll drop off the Kroxa. Get ourselves a mountain that we don't need. And I guess just playing the Kroxa is the best thing we can do here. Another Channeler would be nice as well. Dream Trawler. Yeah, that could be a problem later. Dogs! Gurgle. Get rid of that. Hit it with these guys. And I'm going to drop off my giant here, try to hit another land drop. No, actually, I think I dropped the Terror of the Peaks. So I could play this other Channeler, but I'm wary of a Shatter the Skies, so I'm just going to stay like this. They're dead on board anyway, so there's no point extending further. Okay, do I want to Kroxa them? I think maybe I do, actually. So if I do Kroxa them, then what else am I doing this turn? Let's go to attacks. Let's go to attacks and make this decision a little bit later. Okay. So I can completely empty their hand now with these Kroxas. So I'll attack with both. So I won't be activating the Channeler. That's fine. I don't care about that. And we can kill off the borrower at our leisure. Ah, Dream Trawler. Nice to get that. Ooh, so aggressive. And that's the game. The weird list. Probably want you, probably want you. Do I want this for Elspeth Conquers Death? I mean, potentially, right? I don't think the giant is as good here. I think this is particularly good. I think I actually do want at least 2 giants though. Just gets a little lonely in the threat department otherwise. What do I cut then? Terror at the Peaks, I guess. This hand really doesn't do a lot. It's a lot of disruption. It doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, this hand's a bit better. I'm still going to drop the Triton here. Oh no, no black mana. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Wasn't paying enough attention. So we're just going to stomp face here. Assume this gets countered. Yep. Such bad ramp, but with the Jeskai trio. But I didn't see any red cards. Strange list, okay? Our opponent has ramped. Our opponent has cast Glass Casket. It's unfortunate. It is a good answer to a shade. Oh, I would have liked both of those. This is what I'm talking about. I I don't understand how this deck can get stuck on lands so often. Fire this off. Take a little peek. Okay, I think I take the Dream Trawler. So there's no, like, if I take a Shatter, they've got a backup one. And honestly, if they want a Shatter to kill off just my Triton, that's fine. If I take the Borrower, they've still got interaction in the Shatters. The Gargaroth I can kill with the Murderous Rider. The Dream Trawler is the one that's going to be potentially problematic here. Do I want a Bonecrusher? I guess it enters the Brazen Borrower. I can keep that. Untapped land would have been nice as well, but it's not like I can do anything with 5 mana next turn that I can't do with 4. Okay, so that smells like a counter spell. Let's try and get this down. Resolves.
Seize the day, my minions.
So I assume this gets bounced. Drop a rider, I guess.
You think too much.
Opponent drops a shatter, something gets bounced. Yep.
The best thing about zombies is their adoring obedience. We're doing things my way.
I assume we see the Gargaroth. Yep. Nice.
Strong. You grow weak.
This is looking good for us. I bet they regret chopping off those shadows now. Yes, we did it. We gone done it. Okay, another Loris deck. I'm guessing rogues. It seems to be the most prevalent at the moment of the Loris decks, but it could be a couple of other things on the play. Always nice. Not enough lands, as always. No, this is fine. We can crack this for red turn 1, have this turn 2. Don't have a turn 3 play, so I can then play this tapped. and hopefully have a turn 4 Rankle, so this is okay. This is okay. Auto pass, so it's not holding up nonsense from the passage. It is cycling. Well, I'll be. Oh, Bloodchief's Thirst is nice to deal with the fox. Still going to play this out first though. This is going to be a difficult one. I don't know what our counterplay to Zenith Flare is. I know we have a single Soul Guide Lantern in the sideboard. I guess other than that, it's try to get him dead. So we'll drop Kroxa in the bin. Should have done this first. So that if we hit a land, we could have played it. But fortunately we hit the Bonecrusher, we can kill the fox with it. So I'm still getting used to this deck and playing with Channeler, so you will see a lot of misplays. At least missed lethal in the last game. I know, but you can tell me off in the comments if you want to. Okay, so if I were to drop something, probably be the Bloodchief's Thirst. So our opponent hasn't hit any red lands yet, which is good for us. I guess we take this, hitting our land drops is nice. So I can play this untapped and play the Rankle, but I think it might be better to just use the Tymaret. Yep, opponent's still trying to find red mana. And I will get rid of Tymaret. There's the Stinger. Whoa, the lag is real. So we're going to swing in with everything here. Do I want to draw a card? Do I want them to discard a card? So I think we both discard a card. I was planning to do the sack a creature. And I think they've assumed that I have as well. I was planning to, but I figured I'd just Bloodchief this and keep my tokens. Could be a mistake, I maybe should have forced them to kill this. Protect myself from the Zenith Flare that's coming. There's a fox, there's a healer. Another Kroxa could be handy. Get stuff out of his hand. Kill this off. Swing in with everything. Yep, just sack some creatures here. We're very vulnerable to a Zenith Flare right now. How am I only on 19? I thought I would have been lower from the Stinger. Did I gain life somewhere? Yep, there's the flare. There's the flare. Stalling, stalling, stalling. Okay, so given that they're down to their last card, this Kroxa becomes less valuable, so we can pitch it. Take a Bloodchief first, kill the healer. So I can make them draw a card here if I want to, and then discard it with the Kroxa, but I don't think it's worthwhile. I think we just leave it like that. And it's either Zenith Flare or bust for them this turn. Alright, we got there. Actually expecting we would lose that. So, what do I want here? I definitely want the Lantern. I probably want the Scavenger to gain some life for me. Remorse is only useful if it hits a Zenith Flare and only if they have it in their hand when I cast it. I think actually Cling to Dust might be more helpful because I can gain some life off it. Liliana is a bit slow. Can cut her. Probably cut the Murderous Riders. I don't really want to cut Tymaret. Shredded Sails isn't very useful here. Do I want Cling to Dust? Probably not. Alright, let's just try it like this. So Nighthawk Scavenger should be good here because they're filling up their graveyard for me. And it helps me gain life to insulate against the Zenith Flares. Well, we got lands this time. Five of them and they're all red, but we got them. Some really nice art. Okay, so no turn 1 Fox. Still could be turn 2 Fox with the cycling enabled. So I do want to have Hazard up. Okay, it's a Stinger instead. Punished for not getting the black mana. Oh, that was a bad play though. I was having tunnel vision on a Flourishing Fox, I should have got the black mana. Like, I didn't even notice that I drew the Heartless Act. Because I was so like, oh, I need to have Spikefield for the Fox. Okay, double Stinger. Definitely can't have that. So we're just going to straight up murder one of these. This game's already not looking good for us. Gonna get burnt out by this Stinger at this rate. Okay, buys the Loris, that's good for us. No, I don't need another tap land right now. Can't play the Rankle, that sucks. Okay, yep, yeah, this game is Pretty much over. Pretty much over. Yeah, get me out of here. Don't want to live in that world anymore. I do think we just keep like this though. Hand does nothing. Yeah, this is better. What do I put back? Probably a Bloodchief first. Save the scry for a bit later. Yes, hit an untapped land anyway. Channeler is always nice on turn 2. So, do I activate this and try to get something else for another land drop while filling the yard? I think I just go in for damage. So I've already got a play for this turn. Nothing to exile, that's unfortunate. Love this 3 mana do nothing enchantment. That's alright, he won't be around long. I'm going to Shatterskull Smashing to kill off both of these. Get in for 3. Sorry for 1, this guy can't attack, can he? Opponent's still sitting on a full grip there, jeez. Okay, buy a Loris, that's the turn. There are worse turns. So what I'm going to do here is ditch Kroxa and try to fish for an untapped black source. There it is. So I don't want to get rid of instants and sorceries if I can avoid it. Okay, I do need to get rid of one. Oh, I guess I can get rid of the channeler. So our opponent plays Loris next turn. No, our opponent's Scoops. Okay. I don't know what was going on in their hand, but they didn't want to deal with it, which is great because I didn't want to deal with them anymore. And we're back. So that's the deck, guys. It is a little more complicated to pilot than I was anticipating, to be honest, which was not helped any by the fact that I'm extremely tired and a bit scatterbrained at the moment. So if you spot some misplays, yeah, I know. But it is fun. It's an archetype I enjoy. I'm excited to continue to brew with it over the coming days and weeks and tweak it for the new meta. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. I enjoyed playing it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Stay brilliant.